I'm about to go on a safari. You want to come? Okay, ready? Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful specimen. Who is that? Brasilia, hi. How did you get up there? Oh, you used your tail? Let me see that tail. Ah, you need that tail, right? That helps you balance as you climb. Ooh, what else do you have? Oh, you have those claws. Look at those claws. They'll help you grip the limbs. You look really good up there. Hey, Brasilia, why do you go up high on the tree? Because you're safe there. On the ground, you're more likely to get eaten. So if you remember, there are a couple of words we use to describe Brasilia. One of them being a reptile. She's covered with scales. She lays eggs. She is diurnal. Do you remember what diurnal means? Diurnal means that she's active during the day. So what are you doing up there? You're going to go eat your leaves? Oh, that's right, because you're a herbivore. Okay, you hungry? Not yet. Okay, so do you also remember that Brasilia has 3 eyes? Do you remember that? Ooh, right? 1, 2, and here we go. We're going to show you her 3rd eye. Do you see it up there? It's right there. Okay, sorry, Brasilia. Oh, look who else we found. Baby bunnies. But you're not wild bunnies. You're domestic bunnies. You're bunnies that we would keep as pets. The bunnies we keep as pets are diurnal. They're mammals. Their mom feeds them milk. They're covered with hair. These little ones are about 3 weeks old. They just open their eyes. Prior to that, they were born with their eyes closed and they had no hair. So their mom is in charge of taking care of them. Out in the wild, though, buns are crepuscular. So the bunnies that you find in your backyard aren't diurnal. They have a different type of behavior. They're crepuscular. Can you say that word? Crepuscular. Now, if you can say that word and explain it to someone in your family, well, you're going to be ready for college. So crepuscular means that you're active at sunrise and sunset. Now, the question is, why are buns in your house? Why are the ones that are household pets, why are they diurnal and the ones that are in the wild crepuscular? Well, remember, mom has to take care of them. And if she gets eaten, then there's no one to take care of the babies. So she has to be busy in finding food before the sun gets up and after the sun sets. That's what crepuscular means. Being active before sunrise and after sunset. That helps her find her food so that she has nourishment and then can go feed her little babies. So some other crepuscular animals might be your raccoon, right? You see your raccoon busy in the morning and busy right before sunset. A bat might be. A bear, moose, and deer, because remember, they have to avoid being eaten or attacked. And the next visitor that you're going to see is a snake. And while our snake in our classroom is diurnal, some snakes are crepuscular depending on when their prey is active. Okay, so meet Rosie, our corn snake. Rosie lives in southwestern United States and in Mexico. In the wild, she'll live maybe 6 to 8 years. In captivity, Rosie will live up to 20 years. She's a reptile, so you know that her outer body covering is covered by scales. Why is she called a rat snake or a corn snake? Well, because she goes after rodents, and she also lives in the cornfield hunting those rodents. She's a farmer's favorite. She helps control the rodent population so that the farmers don't have their corn eaten. Another reason would be that if you look at her ventral surface right here, it's yellow, the color of corn kernels. Now, Rosie is crepuscular, which means that she'll come out in the early morning and she'll also come out right at dusk to feed. Now, what does she use as her adaptation? She has a forked tongue. Look at that forked tongue go. She smells left and right with that forked tongue. Rosie is also ectothermic. Sometimes it's referred to as cold-blooded. She uses the environment to warm up her body. She doesn't have a source of internal heat like we do. Corn snakes at full grown or between 4 and 6 feet. Rosie is just about 4 feet and she is full grown. She kills her prey by constricting them. See what she's doing right here? She's wrapping herself around my arm. She would do that with prey and squeeze it and suffocate it. Ready? Okay. All right, so getting ready to feed Rosie. We have a frozen thawed mouse. We're ready for Rosie to strike. Rosie's upper and lower jaw are going to have to stretch in order to fit in the head. The ligaments are going to have to stretch. Going in head first makes the opening wider so the rest of it can go down easy. Now she's walking the mouse into her mouth. Come on this side. Flow is represented by this diagram. Okay. The mice eat the corn, so the energy goes from the corn to the mouse, and the snake eats the mice. So the energy goes from the corn to the mouse to the snake. And you're probably wondering, right, will Rosie be able to eat this large mouse? Well, snakes are able to eat ingest something twice the width of their biggest part. So certainly Rosie is going to be able to ingest and digest this mouse. She's going to continue walking her jaws right down towards the end of the mouse. Already? You can see where the mouse is now. The head of the mouse is right over here. And notice, gravity is not pulling the mouse down. Her muscles are forcing the mouse deeper into her digestive tract. Here's the top of her jaw, and here is the bottom part of her jaw, and the ligament is stretching so that her mouth can ingest this mouse. Rosie's almost done ingesting the mouse. You can see where it is now. The mouse is deeper into her digestive system. This mouse will probably take a week to digest, and then she'll be ready for her next feeding. Right?